if you're in a state where hurricanes often strike, like Florida or the Gulf Coast or into Texas, a vital part of preparing for hurricane season is to get vaccinated now. Everything is more complicated if you're not vaccinated in a hurricane or a natural disaster hit.
We're here in Florence, downtown Florence. We got Hurricane Ian going on this year. Folks, I want to stress what the president has told us. As you can see, we got the health signs behind us. The hospital's that way, and Amtrak's actually this way as well. You can't stay in the hurricane if you don't have a vaccine, and you can't leave without a vaccine either. So you need to get vaccinated. And we just are reporting to you where you can go, MUSC Health or McLeod, or to the Amtrak station to go to a town or city near you to get vaccinated. Thanks.
Yes, sir. I'd like to get your livers and gizzards dinner with a side of a couple vaccines.
You said livers and gizzards combo?
Yes, sir. Do you have any vaccines available?
What else?
The vaccine for the hurricane?
You want to ride the hurricane?
What you had on your emergency?
Livers and gizzards with the vaccine. Are you giving them out?
Yes, sir.
Which arm do you want?
Huh?
You giving the vaccine out?
Oh, no, I ain't giving vaccines out.
Well, how? You're supposed to have one for the hurricane, I thought.
No, I don't give vaccines.
Oh.
Who told you that?
Good afternoon, folks. Meteorologist Mike Vaccination, downtown Florence from Hurricane Ian, reporting to you live in addition. Not only am I a meteorologist, I am a spiritual advisor. That was actually my major in college. And I can tell you, we are here at the United Methodist Church in downtown Florence. Big, beautiful building. And I'm here to kind of advise you guys, since I was my major. A lot of people like to say thoughts and prayers during a natural disaster caused by climate change, global warming, as we all know, is a fact. And I'm here to tell you that that's probably not effective. I want to show you a real effective use of how to help people, and that is by sending good vibes. I know you've heard that saying, and you might have thought that it was the same thing as thoughts and prayers, but let me tell you, it's a lot different, it's a lot more effective, and we're here to tell you and show you how to do it.
New text message from Alton Carter.
Oh, cool. Let's see what he has to say.
It's getting really bad here. Please send good vibes.
Oh. Okay. We'll have to pull over and do that. Let me just find a spot. Okay. Colton needs good vibes. Let me make sure I do that. Good. Good. Folks, meteorologist Mazzani, good-spirited Mazzani again, vaccinated Mazzani every hour on the hour. We're at Sexton Dental Clinic, where they do walk-in dentures, but they also do walk-in vaccines during the hurricane, and we strongly recommend you come in here. They've only got one doctor available. Thousands have lined up. They're not in the parking lot right now, but they're on the way because the hurricane's here, and you have to be vaccinated before it gets here, or you might die. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon. I am Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre. We're here to discuss Hurricane Ian. The President has called upon me to hold a press conference to speak to you guys about Hurricane Ian. He's come up with what I think is a very, very appropriate slogan, Hurricane Vaccination. If we just want to stress, if you're in the cone of this hurricane where it's going to hit, you absolutely have to be vaccinated. We don't recommend it, we require it. And it's for the good of the human race. If you are a good human, you will get vaccinated. Hopefully right before the hurricane. You can do it in the hurricane. There is an eye with a hurricane. I've never been in it, but there's an eye that there might be a little break for which you can go get vaccinated. We've got a lot of doctors and places on the street where you can go get your vaccine. And so the president is just calling for everybody, at least within the cone, to get vaccinated, and everyone else in the world to get vaccinated, because we are requiring it. And now, for after that, I'll just kind of open it up to questions for everyone. Good to see everybody's faces. Yes, Samantha.
Some people are wondering how often they should be vaccinated. Could you speak to that?
Yes, Samantha, CNN. I love you. You great questions all the time. Yes, Samantha. So, just going through some notes here. So the president does ask that you get vaccinated every hour on the hour. It sounds like the Weather Channel's, luck on the 8s, but it's really to be fully protected, and we again require this for the good of the human race. If you're a good human, every hour on the hour. So yeah, I know, middle of the hurricane, what are you going to do? Gusty winds. Well, the winds are going to pick up the COVID virus and blow it all around your neighborhood. And the vaccine really is effective within the first 30 minutes after taking it. After that, we're not sure. So we allow a buffer of 30 minutes after that, to where we're kind of guessing that you'll be safe and covered. So go ahead and get vaccinated every hour on the hour. Thanks, Samantha. Any more questions that we will be taking? Yes, Bob.
Yeah, a lot of people are kind of unsure about the connection between being vaccinated and being safe in the hurricane. Some people are even saying that is nonsensical. Could you speak to that?
Bob, Fox News, I assume. Bob, safety is our number 2 priority after profit, and we take it seriously, Bob. So if you're feeling unsafe in a hurricane, it's probably because you're unvaccinated. I hope that answers your question, Bob. I appreciate you coming in. Your questions are always not as good as Samantha's, but they're thank you. Again, stress the vaccine, of course, every hour on the hour. Find your local denture place. A lot of the denture places, they'll have it, and I know there's long lines usually, but thank you guys. Thank you.
All right, this is Colton on the field bringing you live coverage. You'll see right ahead of me, this is where they have set up another vaccination checkpoint. The city is doing their part. They have set up these vaccination checkpoints all over the city, making sure no one is on the roads who has not been properly vaccinated. That is extremely unsafe. I personally am coming back. I just got my hourly vaccination, and now I'm trying to head home, see if I can make it home before it's time to head back out and get it at the next hour. So I'm